the halfway mark quite comfortably.
Cruden with the restart. Taken down by Patterson. And so the Highlanders making a good start, not spending a lot of time in Hurricanes territory. Cowan, Gears called for this, and Thompson went up, but he's knocked it forward. Snapped up by Reddish, but it's knocked on by the Highlanders, so it will be a scrum.
Scrum goal.
Here's Thompson. He got up after that ball. It was a great kick from Cowan. Put nice height on it, landed in the right spot. Thompson chasing through, went up well. He basically beat Gear to the ball, but just spilled it right in front of you, Smithy, was it?
Well, accuracy at the moment. I think Highlanders just sneaking in front in that department. How's the scrum going to go?
Touch.
Jose Gear is on the right shoulder of Aaron Cruden.
Going early.
Might have a chance here.
Free kick into the arms of Vito. So away goes Victor Vito. Another player looking to make a statement this season. Not 10 metres.
Wait there.
Quickly taken by Keats, but
give you the mark first.
Stu Dickinson wants it taken again.
Keep going, please. Keep going. Scrum.
And now they call for a scrum. So there's David Timoana, who's been round the traps a wee while. Started off at Manawatu, finished up in Wellington last year, now finds himself down at the Highlanders.
Let's go, goal.
10 minutes gone, first half, and the season opener. Highlanders with the early advantage.
Pause. Engage. Stay behind it.
Now Vito hands it away. Keats had to get rid of it quickly. Now it's with Nonu standing start. And just showing a little bit of his power, Martin Nonu, as he works into Highlanders territory. Now taken away by Keats. There's a little dab. Makes 5 metres or so. Handed off by Hoare. Up goes James Broadhurst. And another penalty. So an opportunity now for Cruden. A bit more difficult, this kick.
Feeling the ball.
Well, same angle, but probably another 25 metres further back. It's exactly the same line. Hooked the last one. Aaron Cruden needs this for confidence, but I think, Justin, early issues for the Hurricanes at scrum time.
Yeah, they certainly are. It looks like the Highlanders are trying to manipulate the scrum in a way that they can shut down the dangerous Hurricanes backline. I think that tactic worked very well there. I think it's McIntosh here and Soakai that make the dual tackle and the subsequent penalty, but you know, why wouldn't you want to manipulate your scrum to shut down that Hurricanes backline? But they did it well that time, and they were really stilted. Nonu got the momentum, but it's a good tactic, and the scrum is where it started, and that man's responsible for it.
A lot of talk about Michael Bent, 24-year-old from Taranaki, was in the extended program last year for the Hurricanes. Now he's in the big time.
Second chance then for Aaron Cruden. And this one looks a little bit better. It is. It's on target. So Cruden replies to the early penalty by Sopuanga. And after 12 minutes, it is 3-3. Sopuanga then with the kickoff. Eaton lining this up. Takes it comfortably. We're looking for an injury-free season, will Jason Eaton. Now Keats gets it off to Cruden. Dropped by Lamb. He's knocked it back, though. And charging into the gap goes Aaron Cruden, finding support from Reddish. As the Hurricanes at 12 metres on the Highlander side of halfway. It's been turned over. The ball came back on the Highlander side. Stu Dickinson waved it on. Now Cowan. Off it goes to Sopuanga. Into the arms of Josh Beckius. And another penalty.
Well, legal or not, the first one was Adam Thompson.
Man over the feet trying to pick up.
Very effective, but in the end the Hurricanes might get a bit of justice here.
And again. Shot for goal. No, it went back that way.
Well, that's 3 penalties conceded now by Highlanders, and It's just not good enough. Their discipline is letting them down.
Stay right there, or do you want me to stop? You're right.
Highlanders player stayed down. It's David Timoana.
Not a good sign either for Timoana. Looks like left leg, maybe the knee or the ankle, but 126 kilos on top of it.
So for the second time in a couple of minutes, Aaron Cruden gets the kick for goal. Distance is good, but he's pushed this one away to the right. So the first one went to the left, second one down the middle, and the third has gone to the right. So 3-3 it remains.
You can usually tell with their body angles in the modern day, can't you? Because of the kicking tee, they pick it down quickly and run back if they've got it over. His body language wasn't great there.
No, it was not. Sapuanga goes deep once more. Here it is with Cruden now. Jane looking to probe his way through. Corey Jane makes it to the halfway line. There it is for Keats. Now Nonu. Been well contained so far, Martin Nonu. And as Keats clears it away for Cruden. Now Reddish trying to suck one or two in and delivers the pass nicely. Now Cruden gets through a couple. Got away from Thompson. Comes again Thompson. And grabs them on the 10-metre line. Good elusive run though by Aaron Cruden. Now the pass to Smith, to Nonu, as the Hurricanes starting to warm to their task a little bit, as Conrad Smith lays it back. And this time it's the Hurricanes who infringed.
Clear the play, stepping over in the side to take the man out. Just move a bit quicker.
Not looking for distance at all, just keen to get it out. Start again right on the halfway line.
So I guess you'd have to say it's been a slightly average start from both teams. Not a lot of continuity, a lot of pressure being put on the defence, and a heap of turnovers. So
much better line out that time. Rutledge finding Thompson. Here's Treby in midfield. Takes a couple to put him down. Cruden and Lamb, and another penalty. Well, the penalty's coming thick and fast here. Stu Dickinson just establishing the lines, and he's picked up another infringement, and he wants to have a chat this time.
Spoke earlier, coaches have clearly said that we want to get guys away at the tackle because it slows down the game. You blokes are bought into it. I've had to give a couple of penalties for that. Can we have a chat to them and get it out of the game, please?
Well, right there was at the 10.
No, it's because you got to it because 10 was there.
Yeah, we both have a quick ball.
Yeah, exactly. We'll have a chat, please.
Yeah, good point by Jamie McIntosh. We're both after quick ball.
Shot for goal. Time back on.
Treby, that was a very good run from Sean Treby first up. They thought they might have a crack at Cruden inside with so many powerful players outside. And this is a good, very good low body position run that just kept on going and attracted a lot of defence.
Well, he hit the accelerator, didn't he? And what he did was he made Cruden go high, and Cruden went high, and because he was high and Treby had the momentum, when he went to ground Treby, Cruden just found himself too high and fell on the wrong side. So just his initial gas and taking off created the penalty. It was a good, strong carry. Cruden, he needs to go low. He needs to get them on the ground around that area.
Yeah, I saw the last one. I was going to wait for the next one.
Sapuanga's hooked this one away. So he hit the first one sweetly. This time he's away to the left. So scoring opportunities both ways. And it's 3-3 after 17 minutes in a game that's really been played in the middle of the park. Neither side has really been inside the 22.
No, they haven't. And it's just, you know, we're 8 penalties already after 16 minutes. It's just not good enough discipline.
This one's going to bounce. And it sits up nicely for James Patterson. Off goes Adam Thompson. 5 metres in Highlanders territory, cleared away by Cowan. Oh, Nasi Manu left it behind, but he knocked it back, so that's okay. And that's the halfway line. Cowan gets it away from McIntosh. Good, strong run as he got rid of Smith, and not many do that.
No way.
Conrad Smith bouncing out of the road. Now here's Jason Rutledge. And then goes Manu, delivers the pass up. Good strong start by Jamie McIntosh. This time the Hurricanes driving Manu back with some good defence. Cowan clears it off to Sopoaga. Now Treby. Here is Smith and as the extra man. Thompson's been in everything so far. And down he goes in the tackle of Aaron Cruden, who's made a lot of tackles early on. Treby clears it away into Sopoaga. Out it goes from Lynn. Good defence. This time Smith made absolutely sure. So the Highlanders not really making a lot of progress here. They've run across halfway a few times, but they have got a penalty. And same thing, I think.
Spoke about that. Next one will go to the bin. You've tucked him down, you've held onto him, you've gone to ground, then you've ripped it off. Next will go to the bin.
Oh, message is clear.
So he's talking to Andrew Hoare. Now, I thought it was Ma'anonu that was penalised. As the Otago Highlanders are going to kick to the line, but here's the McIntosh run. Look at this. You don't get rid of Conrad Smith on many days, let alone get him on the ground like that. That was a fantastic effort.
So here we go. Here's a long run from Cowan, and he pops a pass up, and Sopoaga is in to score the opening try. Jimmy Cowan sets it up. He just ghosted through the defence, and Lima Sopoaga has scored the opening try of the competition.
Well, what a break from Jimmy Cowan off the back of that line out. The game was just cruising along, and it took Cowan to inject something. And didn't he take off? It was beautiful, created line-out ball. And Sopoaga turned up on his shoulder. It was a no-look pass as well from Cowan, which made it more special. It's the ball that's great. Now, he spots the gap at the end of the line-out, goes straight through with gas. Sopoaga, just a no-look pass, pops it up and over, Smithy.
Well, Andrew Hall found himself at the back of that line out in the defensive position. He just hadn't had the legs. He was the last man at the back of that line out, and then Cowan just exposed them around the outside, went inside. Jimmy Cowan's had a good, strong start to this match. His box kicks have been good. He's been all over Tyson Keats around the fringes. That's an awful kick, and the kicking has been the worst part of tonight so far. That was 2 points given away, so they won't be happy about that. But they will about this. Look at the way he just goes around Andrew Hall, has no chance, and inside Jack Lamb, all over there.
Fantastic, and whoever's on the back of the Highlanders line out there did quite a good job, because they sort of run Hoare out a bit, and by the time he actually got into a position to make the tackle, Cowan had already gone past them. Well, the Highlanders are here to play. The Hurricanes better wake up.
First blood after 20 minutes as the kickoff goes down as far as Josh Beckwith. And the Highlanders on their own 22. Cowan waiting. He's going to make the kick. Waiting for this is Gear. And a little bit of space here, Jose Gear, but they'll close him down pretty quickly. Now here's Jane. Good defence so far, though, the Highlanders. Hurricanes' backs haven't really achieved a lot. Here's Cruden kicking. And a change of direction. And it's drifting towards the line, picked up by James Patterson. And the kick made by Sopoaga. And what an impact he has made. He's a confident sort of a character. He won't be overawed by this occasion at all. As I said, 20 earlier this month.
Oh, he'll relish it, I think.
Poor throws straight to Vito. Now Vito turns, very nearly got away. Now he hands it off to Hoare. As the Highlanders just fanned out a little there. Keats away for Cruden. Nonu. And knocked down and forward by Broadhurst. And turnover ball. Here's the kick. Now it's charged again. This one by Swolga, and the referee was playing advantage. There was no advantage for the Highlanders. So back they go for the scrum.
Well, tactically, I think they've started very, very well, the Highlanders, because what they're doing on defence is they're coming up very quick to try and shut down this Hurricanes backline, which we know is so potent. Jamie McIntosh and Jamie Joseph have obviously spoken about it pre-game. They've been caught offside a couple of times, and that's the bad side of it. But if they can come up quick and shut them down, they can do a great job. Interesting for me, Sopoaga has been put back to full-back to defend back there. So, all part of the tactics. There's been a lot of it go into this game from the Highlanders.
Well, Jamie Joseph spent 3 seasons coaching Wellington, so knows a lot of these players, and he would have done a lot of homework prior to this game, no doubt.
Well, the other thing too, Mark